Congratulations, you're pregnant. They're twins.
What? They belong to that man.
Welcome home, Jonathan. Welcome back, Jonathan.
Jonathan, Madam held a family banquet today and invited Charlotte.
I won't go. I'm not interested in those women.
What kind of woman do you like? Your family only had one heir in each generations. Now the whole country is waiting for an heir. You are 30 years old and haven't got married yet.
Damn it, how dare they drug me?
You let me go.
I will be responsible for you. A month ago at the S Hotel, I was durged and had sex with a girl. Go find her for me.
You'd slept with a girl. We'll have a hostess soon. With her, a heir to D group is just around the corner. Jonathan.
Babies, you are a gift from God. Mom will give birth to you and take good care of you.
Margaret.
Mom.
Margaret, you're really a big contributor now. Your mom raised you for years without a name. Now she gets her reward.
Betty, my mom is my dad's formal wife. After my father passed away, she raised me up hardly. She will always be my mom.
Look at you. You're so protective of your stepmother. Today is a happy day. Let's drop the subject.
I'm so happy. Margaret, you have grown up knowing how to protect me.
Stop chatting. Margaret, they've set up a banquet in the village to thank you for selling all our peaches. Let's go. Hurry up.
Let's go, Mom.
Margaret, thanks to you for helping us sell the peaches. Otherwise, all my hard work this year will be for nothing.
Yes, I planted 20 acres of peaches. If it weren't for Margaret, the peaches are rotten inside. Margaret is a big hero in our village.
Who said this bitch is a great hero? 70 cents a caddy of peaches. She sold the peaches for double the price. This is the contract. Margaret made profits on every pound of peaches.
$1.10 a pound.
That's why such an undergraduate student didn't choose to develop in the city, but come back to our village. It turns out she wanted to earn our hard-earned money. Give us our money back.
Give back.
I could have made money buying peaches from the village for 10 cents a pound. You're ruining my business. What is this? Pregnancy test report. You are pregnant before marriage. Margaret, you not only earned everyone's money, you are unwed but pregnant with a philanderer's baby.
Jonathan. The future hostess's name is Margaret. She's pregnant. And not only that, she's pregnant with twins. Jonathan, our group has 2 heirs.
Margaret, what the hell is going on? How did you get pregnant?
Mom, sorry,
I don't listen to your chatter. I want money. Give me my money back. Give us money back.
Give us money back.
Give us money back.
It's not clear yet. Don't talk nonsense. Margaret is always a good girl. She won't take everybody's money.
What are you yelling about? You are not her biological mother. A beach's child is also a beach. Do not forget that. Her mother is a beach who has run away with an unruly man.
How can a bitch's child help us? Give me the money.
Give back.
I have been busy with helping everyone sell fruit because of a few slander. You sentenced that I had swallowed the money. You guys have gone too far.
Gone too far. I can go further.
Margaret. Margaret.
Give me the money, or I will kill the 2 bastards in your womb.
You let go of Margaret. If there's anything you want, you come at me.
A bitch dares steal our money. Give back, or I'll strip you naked and kill the baby in your belly.
Margaret.
Jonathan, I have posted news of Margaret's pregnancy online. Now everyone is celebrating the little heirs.
These are trivial things online. Now turn around and go to W Village. Take Margaret home.
Yes.
Let go of me.
Margaret. Margaret.
Who is making a fuss here? What's going on?
Patriarch, Margaret is pregnant out of wedlock. She destroys the reputation of our village. She also used the excuse of selling peaches, embezzling our money. Please kick her out.
I can't believe this happened.
Yes.
Adrian, she stole the money of the whole village. You should do us justice, Patriarch.
No, Patriarch, I am wronged.
Patriarch. Margaret, as Dad left early, she has been a dutiful and honest child since childhood. She never asked me for a penny. Such a good girl. How could she possibly embezzle your money?
I have an idea to let her pay back the money from the village. I don't know you guys would agree or not.
What idea?
Betty's son is still single. Let Margaret abort the baby to pay off the debt with herself.
Jonathan, I read it online. My future daughter-in-law is pregnant. That's great. You're not an eternal bachelor anymore. In my lifetime, I can finally have grandchildren. That's so great.
Jonathan, there is only one heir in each generation of our family. It's rare to have twins. I owe it all to my future daughter-in-law. You should marry her and bring her home, protecting her well.
I see. Sure I would. Bride price is needed in marriage. Margaret is pregnant with my babies. From now on, she's my wife. Arrange the bride price right now. Send it to her parents.
Jonathan, you're very thoughtful. I'll get it ready.
No, I will not marry him. No one can hurt my babies.
Jamie is over 40, drinking and fighting all day. Now here's a good show.
Mom.
Jamie, the bastard, my daughter will not marry him. Today, if anyone dares touch my daughter and the babies in her belly, I will fight with whoever.
Mom.
Margaret, don't be afraid. Mom is here. No one can bully you.
Eliana, don't be ignorant. If she married my son, the debt I, Betty, will pay for your daughter. My daughter-in-law is a college student. It's worth it.
Mom. Step aside. Step aside.
Jamie.
Mom, I heard you found me a wife. Where is she?
Get out of here.
Step aside.
Mom.
Margaret, you let me go.
You let go.
What do you mean? You stinky bitch. How dare you dislike me?
You don't know what's good for you. You butch dare be picky.
Don't make a fuss. It is better to choose the day than to hit the day. You can have wedding now. Anyway, the feast is ready.
Okay.
No.
Let go of me. Let go of me. Mom.
You chose the hard way.
No. Stop it. Who can help us?
How long will it take?
Jonathan, the road ahead is blocked. It takes 1 more hour.
Half an hour. We must meet her.
Yes.
I beg you, spare my daughter. How much do you want? I beg you to release my daughter.
Stop crying. You are always crying. So annoying. You are just a bitch. You dare give me that look.
My son is much better than that philanderer. He is now a security guard at the D building. Even Jonathan has to give him some respect.
A security guard at the D building.
Mom, you don't have to talk to her too much. Crying, right? I'll put you in bed later and let you cry enough. I haven't slept with pregnant women yet.
You let me go, you jerk.
Let go of my daughter. Don't touch her.
You shut up. Your daughter is a whore who's been slept with by a lot of men. She's unwed but pregnant. Stop pretending to be pure. I tell you guys, I today will fuck her until she has a miscarriage.
Let go of me. Let go.
Huo family's betrothal gifts come. Betrothal gifts from the Huo family. A blue diamond necklace worth 100 million. An antique vase from the Qing dynasty.
So precious.
A pair of white jade pearl earrings. A jade tea set.
Who family? Why did they give me betrothal gifts?
Mom, Jonathan must know I'm getting married. He gave me these gifts.
Shh. Let go of Margaret.
Jamie turns out to be the richest man in the village. I can't let Margaret marry him. Wait a minute. Jamie, you can't touch her. She is ill.
Mom, get up. Mom, are you all right?
I'll be fine if you are fine.
What do you mean? Your daughter is not only a bitch, but also a patient. Do you believe it or not? I'll take your bone out and feed it to a dog.
Jamie, don't be angry for such a bitch. She doesn't go to school in provincial capital at all, but offers services to men. She's already been fucked out.
You are slandering.
What, you? The society is deteriorating day by day. How can our village have a bitch like you?
That's it.
Shameless.
So shameless.
No, I am not.
I am not. No.
Everybody, people like her, should be expelled from W Village. She shouldn't live in our village.
Right.
Get out.
Get out.
No.
You're kicking me out. These years, I have been helping you sell fruits. How can you do this to me?
You prefer the hard way. Men, bring me my whip.
How long will it take?
Jonathan, we turn left ahead and can get to the W Village.
Drive faster.
Yes.
Sinful, Margaret. You are unfilial and immoral. I must hit you. The village has a simple and honest atmosphere, with a friendly and kind-hearted people. However, you're a liar. You embezzled villagers' property. You deserve hitting.
Don't hit her. Stop it.
You make mistakes and refuse to admit them, remaining unrepentant and unenlightened. From now on, you are no longer a member of our village.
Margaret.
Patriarch. In her belly, there are 2 evil babies.
Kaitriak, don't get your hands dirty. Leave it to me.
No, don't hurt my babies.
Shut up. The babies in your belly are bastards. They can't live. I will do justice for heaven and kill them all.
Stop it. Who dares to touch her?
Jamie, are you all right?
Are you all right?
It's you.
Sorry, I'm late.
I'm fine. Go help my mother.
Margaret.
Mom.
Margaret. Margaret, are you all right? Are you all right? Does it hurt?
Mom, I'm fine. It's all my fault. I failed protecting you.
Mom is all right. As long as my Margaret is fine. Mom is fine. And this is...
He is the father of my babies.
Margaret was abandoned in childhood by her biological mother. She finally made it to college and can have a good life. I didn't expect. She's pregnant with your babies. You. Will you marry her? If you don't get married, how can my Margaret live with 2 babies alone?
I will marry her even you never ask me to. I will be responsible for her and the babies. I will protect her. In the future. I won't let anyone bully you and Margaret.
Good.
Who are you? Margaret is my wife. You let her go.
You're too bold. This is Jonathan. Who dare be presumptuous?
Jonathan.
He's really Jonathan.
Jonathan?
Welcome, Jonathan.
Welcome, Jonathan.
You are Jonathan.
Jonathan. Margaret's lover is actually Jonathan.
How is that possible? Margaret, isn't she the hostess of Ho Family now?
Sorry, I make you feel wronged. You dare hurt my wife. How many lives do you have to pay?
Let go of my son. I will fight you, presumptuous.
Who dares arrest her?
You are using this dirty hand to touch Margaret, right? I'm gonna break your hand. You're not acting like a man. You can't be a man. You can handle the rest. I want them to pay back. 1,000-fold.
Yes.
Jonathan, please, forgive me. Forgive me. No, wait.
Margaret, please help us beg for mercy. Do you forget that we grew up together, Margaret?
Sorry, Margaret. I scared you.
All of them almost killed my babies. They deserve it.
Margaret. Margaret, you're awake.
Margaret, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
Mom, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Where am I?
This is the Huo Mansion. You and Auntie can live here.
Do you know you have been in a coma for a day and a night? You scared us all.
Jonathan, since young lady wakes up, I'll leave if there's nothing else.
Slow down.
Don't worry about me. You go back and rest.
Thank God. You're all right. I prepared this room for you. If you are not satisfied, just tell me.
No, I love it.
Come in.
Young lady, madam.
Young lady, madam.
From now on, you'd meet Margaret as you meet me, and you'd treat her as you treat me. Do you understand?
Yes, I do. Young lady and madam, I'm Layla, a housekeeper. From now on, if you need anything, just tell me.
You rest first. I have some business to deal with.
Margaret. Jonathan, he's a good man. During your coma, he never leaves. You and your babies. With him protecting you in the future, I'm relieved.
I hope he can live up to his word. Protecting my babies well.
Where is my daughter-in-law? Where is...
Mom, keep your voice down.
I know all about Margaret. She is really miserable. Her mom ran away after she's born, and then her dad was gone. She grew up alone with a stepmother and could barely afford the tuition.
I see in the future I will take good care of her and the babies.
That's right. Now that she's a member of Huo family, I can't let her live with you without a title. In a few days, I'm going to hold a banquet in D country. I want to let everyone know she is from Huo family. What do you think?
Fine. I arranged some hands to prepare the banquet.
Okay, I'll leave this to you. I'll go upstairs to see my daughter-in-law. Take her to buy things for the party, by the way.
Okay.
Margaret.
Matriarch.
We are families. Don't be so polite. Margaret. Each generation of our royal family in D country has only one heir. We hardly have offsprings. And Jonathan never has a girlfriend. The whole D country is worrying about the future heir. Now, you're pregnant with twins. This is really a blessing for D country. Thank you very much.
These two babies are gifts from God. With them, I think it's worth the hard work.
I'm glad you are so considerate. During pregnancy, you should keep in a good mood. Let me take you go shopping. What do you think of this place?
I really don't need anything.
There's 100 million in this card. It's from Jonathan. Our task today is spending all the money in it. Let's go. This one, and this one. I don't want them. Pack the rest of clothes up in her size.
Yes, madam.
Matriarch. I just need one.
You need a lot. In the future, you have to be present at various occasions. What about jewelry, shoes, and bags? Show me the latest haute couture in your store.
Yes, ma'am.
Anything looks good on your hands. Wrap it all up.
Yes, ma'am.
Wrap it all up.
Yes, ma'am.
Matriarch, so many bags. How much will it cost?
All this stuff was paid for with Jonathan's card. You're his fiancé. What's his is yours. Right. Among the brands I chose, you pick up some classic styles. They are for my child's mother-in-law. Deliver all to Huo Mansion.
Yes, ma'am.
No, that's too expensive. I don't need any of this stuff. I don't need it, really.
Don't be formal with me. We will all be a family from now on. I'm happy to do it. Besides, it's more than that. Right, I also got something else for Margaret. Let's go and see. Let's go.
Young lady, matriarch ordered me to be your private driver. Matriarch also ordered them to be your bodyguards and nannies, 100 in all. Here are 99 luxury cars.
Young lady.
Young lady, madam.
Young lady, matriarch gifted you 99 mansions, which locate severally in the center of Country D, the Wall Street in M Country, and M City of U Country.
I can't believe I become a super rich woman overnight.
Margaret, you don't have to worry about anything. This is nothing to Huo family. Are you tired after a long day of shopping? Jonathan.
Mom, Auntie, you go in first. I accompany her.
Let's go.
Are you tired? Take a break. Margaret, Mom's gonna hold a welcoming ceremony for you at the D restaurant to announce our marriage. Hello. Okay, I see. I have something to deal with. You go in first.
Margaret, a poor villager from bottom of society. How can she stand next to Jonathan?
Yes, Charlotte. Only a rich and good-looking heiress like you deserves to be Jonathan's wife.
She's shameless. Charlotte's aunt is incredibly rich. Even Jonathan met her. He also should respect her. Only when Jonathan marries you. It's called a perfect match.
Margaret, you dare take Jonathan away from me. I won't make it easy for you.
She looks so familiar.
Whose daughter is this? How come I've never met her before? Such good looking. She is the most beautiful girl in the room.
Heiress. She's just a country girl, a wild child from the sticks. She's now clinging to the high branch of Jonathan, but who knows when she might fall.
Serena, do you know her?
I don't know her. Why do I feel familiar? When I look at this girl, I can't resist the urge to be near her.
Huo family's royal banquet is so luxurious. If not for my babies, I might never have the chance to attend a banquet like this in my lifetime. Babies, Mom hopes you can be born safely and grow up healthy.
Aunt?
Charlotte.
Charlotte. Is she Charlotte's incredibly wealthy aunt? Why do I feel sad? When I see her...
Why are you here? Of course I'll attend Jonathan's engagement party today.
Jonathan will get married after he gets engaged. I see. You've always been fond of Jonathan, but he's going to be a married man soon. Don't keep harboring feelings for him.
I know, Auntie. I won't mess around.
Margaret, excuse me. I didn't mean to.
Skylar, why are you so careless? There's a dressing room upstairs. Margaret, let us take you to change it.
Yes, come on.
You.
Come on.
This is Margaret's earring. Something happened to the young lady. Secure here to conduct a thorough search.
What's happening?
What are you doing?
Get in.
Skylar, Emily, what are you doing? Let me out.
A girl from the countryside dares seduce Jonathan? After you are fucked by the philanderer, Jonathan would dislike you.
Let's go.
Open the door. Don't approach me. Don't touch me. Stay away from me. If you dare touch me, your family won't let you go.
I heard. You're just a poor country bumpkin. Trying to seduce Jonathan. Your family won't care about you. I must fuck you today.
Let go of me.
I've never slept with such a pretty girl. I'll enjoy you today. You have a strong hand? I like it.
Let go of me.
I heard that you're a woman who's pregnant and trying to seduce Jonathan. Pregnant women must be more funny. Let me kiss you.
Margaret, scram.
Jonathan, Margaret. You are finally here. I'm so scared.
I am here. You dare touch my wife. Your hand must be crippled. Margaret, you see it. If anyone dares to offend you, I'll make them pay 1,000-fold.
Jonathan, please forgive me. I really don't know. She is your wife.
Forgive you? No way. Margaret, he dares to bully you. Stab him.
Bastard. How dare you bully me? Let me see if you still dare in the future. Jonathan, I made it.
Yes, you made it. You protected yourself. Remember, don't be afraid of causing trouble, no matter what trouble you get into. I can fix it for you. How are things going?
We have found out people behind the scenes. I'll bring them in.
Disable him and throw him into the wolf's den.
Who Who asked you to hurt me?
Margaret, are you misunderstanding us? We just took you to the locker room. We didn't do anything.
Yes, we didn't do anything.
At school, you could have bullied me for being from the countryside. Now that I've graduated, I have no grudge against you, but you still want to harm me. I won't let you bully me anymore. Tell me, who let you hurt me?
Jonathan, we didn't do anything. Margaret, did you attract a womanizer by flirting around?
You have a mouth, but you don't speak like a human. You can never speak again.
Don't kill me. I'll tell you. I don't know who that guy is. He called us.
What about the phone number?
Hello. The number you have dialed is not in service.
Keep checking it. Even if you have to turn the earth upside down, you must find this person.
Yes, Jonathan.
Jonathan, can you spare us?
Do you want to let them go?
They want to harm my babies. I want them to learn a lesson and regret their actions every single day from now on.
Jonathan, let us go.
Take them to the SA military camp. Since you like unruly men so much, I'll make sure you're surrounded by them.
Margaret, young lady, please let us go.
Margaret, we were classmates. Please let us go. We will never do it again.
Let's go. Don't let them get your ears dirty.
Margaret, please let us go.
Dad, Mom.
If you don't show up soon, we're going to be frantic. Margaret, how are you? Luckily, my dear Margaret is all right.
Sorry, I bothered you and Patriarch.
As long as you are all right.
Silly girl, what are you apologizing for? You've been startled.
Young lady?
They are great female generals who had followed Abraham. In the future, they will be ready at any time, protecting you and your babies.
We're willing to protect you.
Thank you, Matriarch.
You still call me Matriarch.
Thanks, Mom.
That's right. Come on, my good daughter-in-law, put this away. This is the heirloom jade bracelet that has been passed down to the daughter-in-law for 10 generations in the Huo family. Put it on. You are upright, young lady of Huo family. In the future, when they see this jade bracelet, they'll know you are from Huo family.
It's too expensive. I can't take it.
Margaret, this is Mom's wish. Just take it.
Jonathan, you take Margaret to change first. The banquet continues. I'm going to announce to the nation that Margaret is your fiancée. The babies in her womb are future heirs of D Group.
Okay.
Young lady, you have a crescent-shaped birthmark here. It's so unique.
I was born with this birthmark.
Young lady, it's done. Let's go to the party.
Okay.
So this Margaret is the young lady?
I heard that she was born in the countryside. I don't know what means she used to fascinate Jonathan.
God. She looks pretty. It turns out to be a peasant woman. Her background is, why did Jonathan fall for her?
Jonathan is finally getting married.
Look at you. Thanks to Eliana, she raised such an outstanding child like Margaret.
It's their fate.
If only my daughter hadn't died. She must be the same age as her.
She actually got away. Skylar and Emily are trash. Fortunately, I still have a hand. Bring her up. Margaret, you're just pregnant with a baby. You can't turn into a golden phoenix from a common sparrow. Stop dreaming.
Thank you all for joining Margaret and me on our wedding day. From now on, Margaret is my wife, the mother of my babies, and the young lady of Huo family. If anyone dares to harm or bully her, they will be my enemy, and the enemy of D country.
In the future, I'm about to have new families. I have children and a husband who love us.
My Margaret finally made it.
Congratulations to Jonathan. Congratulations to young lady.
Congratulations to Jonathan. Congratulations to young lady.
Wait a minute. She can't be the young lady of your family. Their marriage, I don't agree. Margaret, I'm sorry. I'm late.
Mom, I don't even know you.
It's you, Katie. You are back.
Margaret. Jonathan is mine. No one can take him away.
What's going on here? Doesn't the young lady have a mother? Why, here comes another one.
What's wrong? This is her mother.
Everyone. She is a stepmother. I'm Margaret's real mother. I'm here today to ensure my daughter doesn't become ungrateful. She cannot engage in this marriage.
Margaret has always been an innocent and straightforward child. I've seen it with my own eyes. So where does this talk of ingratitude come from?
Katie, for over 20 years, you've ignored Margaret. And now, as soon as you show up, you're trying to tarnish her reputation. What are your intentions?
Biological mother. The moment you left us, abandoning me and my seriously ill father, took all the money from our home, you ceased to be my mother.
Margaret, you've wronged me. I had a terminal illness back then, and I left so as not to burden you and your father. Now that I'm cured, I dared to come back. As for the money you mentioned, I never took it. Could it be?
No.
Shut up. I won't allow you to insult my mother.
What do you mean by saying she's ungrateful?
Margaret, she can't marry into the Huo family. Otherwise, it's ingratitude. Because Margaret has a fiancé.
How is that possible? I've never even been in a relationship, let alone had a fiancé, except for my friendship with Jonathan. How could I possibly have a fiancé?
I believe in Margaret.
Katie, you can eat anything you like, but you can't just say anything. You claim Margaret has a fiancé. Where's the evidence?
That is it. If there is no evidence, you are talking nonsense.
This is the evidence. Look at it. This is the evidence. Look at it. Look at it. Back then, Margaret's father fell off a cliff and was saved by a barefoot doctor. We arranged a marriage pact for our children. With this engagement, Margaret simply cannot marry into the Huo family.
We're living in modern times now. Arranged marriages are no longer advocated. Based on a single marriage contract, without even knowing what the other person looks like, just marrying your child off like this seems rather hasty.
Patriarch and matriarch, you are all rich and powerful people, so you care about paper marriage contract. Margaret is a rural child. We country folks do things with a clear conscience.
He saved Margaret's father.
So not marrying into their family now would be seen as not only ungrateful, but also utterly conscienceless. Margaret, you must not act like a shameless person.
That's enough. Who are you calling a villain? You never took care of Margaret for a single day growing up. Now, with a sudden marriage contract, you want to ruin Margaret's happiness. How can there be a mother like you in this world?
Isn't everything I do for Margaret's own good? Marriage also needs to consider a match in social status. This is the tradition passed down by our ancestors.
Margaret may seem innocent. I didn't expect her to have a rural background and a complicated family history. Now she's planning to marry Jonathan with a prior engagement. If this gets out, won't we be the laughingstock of other nations? I urge Jonathan to think this through.
Charlotte.
Charlotte has a point. How can a country bumpkin be fit to be the future matriarch? The matriarch represents the image of our entire nation.
The matter concerns the nation. Please consider it carefully, Jonathan. The matter concerns the nation. Please consider it carefully, Jonathan.
Bold. Are you threatening Jonathan?
I'll get up. This thing, I have my own measure.
Margaret, you see it. Do you understand what everyone is saying? I know. You lacked love since childhood, living in poverty. You've encountered a great man like Jonathan. It's natural to have some wayward thoughts. I can't let you continue down the wrong path, coveting vanity, as it won't lead to a good end.
Please mind your words. It was never Margaret with ulterior motives. I am the one who wants to marry her.
You gave birth to me but did not raise me. You disappeared for more than 20 years. Now you show up and accuse me of bad conduct. Are you really my mother?
Yes.
Of course I'm your mother. All villagers know about it. I gave birth to you. I can't let people know. She's a foundling I picked up from the cornfield. If it weren't for the money offered to sabotage this marriage, I wouldn't bother with this girl at all.
There are mothers who don't want their own children to be happy. If she were my child, I would never let her suffer the slightest grievance. It's a pity. My child...
Serena, congratulations on giving birth to a little daughter. Same as you. She also has a unique crescent-shaped birthmark on her left back shoulder.
Fine. She passed away shortly after birth.
Auntie still remembers that child. That baby was discarded by Dad long ago. The heir to the Goo family can only be me. Aunt, don't think about those sad things. I think Margaret doesn't deserve to be Jonathan's wife. Aunt, you know, I have genuine feelings for Jonathan. Could you help me out one more time?
Charlotte, what are you talking about? Margaret is pregnant with Jonathan's baby. This thing is a done deal. Stop thinking about it.
I'll listen to you. Old witch, you actually didn't help me. After I get rid of Margaret and become the young lady, inherited your company and property. You'll see what I'm made of.
Margaret, you and Jonathan are too far apart. You are mud on the ground. Jonathan is the moon in the sky. You two are not happy together at all. Go back with me. Let's fulfill the engagement. Let's go.
Jonathan and I were voluntarily engaged. I won't go with you.
Margaret is right. She's going to marry Jonathan. If you feel indebted to them, her family can compensate them. They can name their terms.
Jonathan.
This woman's sudden appearance is suspicious. You should look into her background, down to the smallest details. Hurry up.
Yes.
Matriarch, some things can't be solved with money. There are parental commands and matchmakers' words to consider. I don't want my daughter to marry someone in such an unclear situation.
Jonathan has given Margaret a betrothal gift. Matriarch also gave a dowry. In addition, Margaret is now pregnant with Jonathan's babies. Her marriage to Jonathan is legitimate and proper.
Oh my God. Marcus, I failed to discipline our daughter properly. A girl from a decent family wouldn't get pregnant out of wedlock so casually.
Jonathan, I've checked it out. According to the genetic database comparison, Katie is not young mistress's biological mother at all.
So it is. That's enough. You are not Margaret's biological mother at all. Say it. Who asked you to make trouble?
No wonder you don't want Margaret to be happy. You actually are not biological.
What? I can't believe there's such a thing.
So whose child is Margaret really?
I don't understand what you're talking about. She's my daughter. I have to take her away today. Margaret, you should terminate the pregnancy and marry into a good family. Let's go.
You let me go.
Go with me.
Let me go.
You let her go.
I'm her mother. Who dares to stop me? Let's go.
Let go of me.
She has the same birthmark as my daughter. Stop. You can't take her away. She's my daughter. She's my daughter.
Pardon me.
What? She is your daughter.
Isn't Margaret from the countryside? How can she be Serena's daughter? What the hell is going on?
Take her out. Question her thoroughly.
Let me go. Let me go.
Margaret, are you all right?
I'm fine. Is she really my mother? Will she be like Katie?
Margaret, the crescent-shaped birthmark on your left shoulder is...
Yes. I've had it since I was a kid.
You really are my daughter.
What the hell is going on? Didn't Dad get rid of the baby? How can Margaret this beach be my aunt's child?
Are you really Margaret's biological mother?
Right after I gave birth, the nurse told me that my daughter has a crescent-shaped birthmark on her left shoulder, just like me.
Why did you abandon me back then?
I didn't do that, Margaret. At the time, they told me the baby had died young. My child, I haven't had a single day without thinking of you all these years. Margaret. Poor Margaret.
Are you really my mother?
Aunt, there are many coincidences in the world. You should do a paternity test.
Margaret, you are safe and sound. It's just wonderful. Now, even if I die...
Don't talk nonsense.
Thank you for taking such good care of Margaret.
If you really are Margaret's biological mother, my heart is finally at peace.
Why, over and over again, this speech escaped my traps. As soon as she appears, she takes everything that belonged to me away. Margaret, I won't make you have a good time. Absolutely.
Serena.
Margaret, thank you for... You are willing to come back with me yesterday. As soon as I open my eyes, you are by my side. This scene, I don't know how many times I have dreamt about it. I didn't expect my dream can come true one day.
It's nothing.
Now that you're awake, go downstairs for meal. It's all set. Get up. I don't know what you like, so I let Darcy prepare some food I like. Just eat.
Mother and daughter share a deep bond. It seems Margaret's taste is the same as Serena's.
Have some more. Margaret, take a rest first. I'll take you to the Pool Mansion in a while. Go ahead.
What's this?
These are birthday gifts I've been preparing for you all these years. This amulet lock is for your first year of life. Walker is for you when you were 2 years old. 3 years old. 4 years old. 5 years old. It's a pity. So many things. You don't need them now. I don't know if you like it or not.
I like it.
Fine. As long as you like it.
Jonathan.
Yes.
And you know what? I feel like everything I have now is so surreal.
How come?
After meeting you, it seems like everything is getting better. I never thought I would receive so much kindness and affection. Even being able to find my own biological mother. I'm so afraid that one day when I open my eyes, it's all gone.
It's not because you met me. Then your life turned good. You are good enough and you deserve everything good in the world.
Isn't this the heart of the ocean necklace I saw in a magazine last time, worth 200 million?
Right? I noticed you kept your eyes on it. So I bought it. Do you like it?
Yes. Don't buy anything for me next time. I already have enough jewelry.
What's up?
Little guys are kicking me.
Really? Time is up. Little guys must be urging me to help you apply the stretch markers. Come in.
I can do it myself.
I'll help you. Here. You're in the late stage of pregnancy. Your mobility is limited. Leave it to me from now on.
Margaret. Morning.
Mom, what about Jonathan?
Jonathan has already gone to the company.
Be careful. You're in the late stage of pregnancy. Your mobility is limited. Leave it to me from now on.
Come on, have this bowl of cubulos.
Thanks, Mom.
Serena sent a driver to pick you up. I made some flour cakes. I'll pack it later, and you bring it to Serena.
Okay.
Serena, is there anything you'd like me to do?
Martin, I've called you here today to change the will. I previously made...
It's strange. Auntie never locks the door. Is there something wrong?
Are you saying that you want to change the heir to your estate and the person in control of your stocks from Charlotte to Margaret?
Yes. Margaret is my daughter. I have been owing her so much. This is merely a modest reparation for her.
Serena, you're serious. In fact, it's not your fault. I think, Margaret, she will understand your painstaking efforts.
If Margaret is willing, I will support her in becoming the new head of G Group. If she is not willing, these provisions are more than enough to ensure she wants for nothing for the rest of her life.
You sly old woman. As soon as you find your daughter, you want to push me away. I'm the one who has been by your side all these years.
Charlotte, what are you doing here? Charlotte. What are you doing here?
I just happened to be passing by. Why did you come here?
I'm here to deliver flour cakes. Charlotte, would you like to try it?
Okay, I'll leave it to you.
Well, don't worry.
Auntie.
Why did you come up? You are pregnant now? Be very careful.
It's okay. Jonathan has a doctor. Check on me every day. Both the baby and I are very healthy.
Let's go then. Watch out. Be careful.
What's up?
Charlotte, regarding the 2 incidents last time, the Huo family is already suspicious. Don't worry, I've taken care of those people thoroughly.
You did great. Only the dead can keep their mouths shut forever. Martin, let's talk.
The floral tea shipped over the border from Y country would be perfect with these flower cakes. Try it. Is it delicious?
Yeah, it's delicious.
Margaret, the day after tomorrow is my birthday. Can you come to my birthday party? If I made the will public on my birthday, Margaret, will you accept it?
Yes.
That's fine.
Serena, do you plan to take away what's rightfully mine and give it to Margaret?
That depends on whether she's destined to get it.
Today's birthday banquet is indeed extraordinary. The Gu family, the only noble family in D country that can match, the Huo family, lives up to its reputation.
Serena's assets are passed down to girls only. If one could be a daughter of the Gu family, it would truly be a blessing, earned over several lifetimes.
Isn't that the one?
You're behind the times. That's the genuine article. That's the real daughter of Serena, Jonathan's wife, and the sole heir to G Group. Did she save the galaxy in her past life?
Margaret, Jonathan. Margaret, how are you preparing for the opening dance today?
Opening dance?
Right. Every year before the birthday banquet, the first dance is performed by Serena's daughter. I used to dance in previous years. Now you're back. You should be dancing with Jonathan.
But
what makes Margaret look so distressed? Can't she dance?
I've heard that this Margaret grew up in the countryside. Perhaps she never had the chance to learn such an elegant dance as the waltz.
So Margaret may not even compare to Charlotte.
The rules can't be changed. In the past, it was always Charlotte who opened the dance. How about letting Charlotte and Jonathan dance together today?
How embarrassing is that? However, indeed, there's no time to spare. Jonathan, or let's...
Who says she can't dance? This dance, we can do it. This dance, we can do it.
Jonathan,
Take it easy. Just follow me.
I'd like to see how well you can dance.
Thank you, Margaret and Jonathan. Your dance, I like it very much.
Their dance is the best version I've ever seen.
Jonathan and Margaret, they were made for each other. They danced together with such perfect harmony.
I didn't expect Margaret is not only beautiful, but also have good talent in dancing. She is truly Serena's own daughter, bearing a striking resemblance to Serena in her prime.
Everyone, stop standing. Take your seat.
Margaret, let's wait and see. You won't be proud for long.
Thank you very much for attending my birthday party. Today, I have a very important thing to announce. I, Serena, bequeath all of my fixed assets, as well as 70% of the shares in G's group without any compensation to my daughter, Margaret.
All transferred. So much property. She'd be rich for lifetimes.
And 70% of shares of G Group, so Margaret would be the head of the G Group.
Margaret herself is Jonathan's wife. She has everything. These are just the icing on the cake.
Margaret, come here.
Mom, you really don't have to do this.
Serena, wait a minute. Margaret, I'm afraid she's not your biological daughter.
Martin, what nonsense are you talking about?
Serena, you'd better take a look at it.
What the hell is going on?
No, that's not possible. That's impossible. That's not true. It's not true.
No matter it's true or false, in my heart, you are my mother. Mom.
Margaret.
Do you think this is the end? You've left me no choice. 3, 2, 1.
Margaret. Margaret. Don't look at him.
Jonathan actually risked his own life to save this bitch.
Jonathan, the ambulance is right outside. Hurry up.
You stay and deal with it.
Yes.
Let's go. Margaret, why are your hands so cold? Don't worry, it will be fine.
How could this be? I'm going to the hospital. Take me to the hospital.
Okay, let's go to the hospital. You calm down first. You're pregnant.
What's going on here? I just left for a while. How did it become like this? What about my aunt? Where is my aunt?
Charlotte, calm down. Serena has passed out. Jonathan and Margaret took her to the hospital.
Aunt.
This is the nutritious porridge I specially prepared. Have some?
Mom. Serena hasn't come out yet? I'm not in the mood.
You have to do it for yourself and you babies. Come on, my dear.
My aunt is currently in a critical condition. You are still making lovey-dovey.
Ignore her. You have more.
Cousin, we are waiting too.
Don't call me cousin. I don't have a jinx of a cousin like you.
Charlotte. Please mind your words.
Jonathan, never mind it. My cousin. Charlotte must be too anxious. I understand her.
At present, you are still pretending. Margaret, you have really good means. By putting on an innocent and pitiful act, you managed to deceive everyone.
I didn't pretend. I ask myself, did I offend you? Why are you treating me with so much hostility?
Why is that? You lied to my aunt, letting her leave all her property to you. You made her on the operating table, in critical situation. How dare you ask me why?
Charlotte, Serena decided to bestow property. It's not your place to blame Margaret.
Jonathan, you really can't be with her. People close to her never end well. My aunt is a good example.
Charlotte, you are going too far. Doctor, how is my mom? Doctor, how is my mom?
She is out of danger, being transferred to a general ward. She's suffered myocardial strain for many years. She cannot be stimulated again in the future.
I see. Thank you, doctor.
I told you so. Serena has good luck. She's gonna be okay. Now, you can go back and rest.
Margaret, you're lucky this time.
She looked worried just now. Why is this reaction now?
Ignore her. Let's go home. You were shocked today. My mom made this sleeping sachet herself. You rest early.
Jonathan, I always feel that what happened recently is weird.
Don't worry. I've asked Jacob to check about it. This thing, I will definitely give you an explanation.
Okay, I believe you. Thank you, Jonathan.
We don't have to say thank you to me. Sleep now.
Yes.
How are things going?
Jonathan, at this point, I can confirm that what happened today was not an accident, but deliberate. The surveillance was tampered with. I only found an earring at the scene.
Earring. Focus on Charlotte. Margaret, be careful, babies.
Serena wakes up. I want to see her soon. Serena?
Is that Margaret? Come on in.
I'm glad you're well. I'm so scared.
Good girl, just get up.
Serena, this is the soup Margaret made for you.
Thanks. You are the first ones to come see me, an old woman.
At a time like this, Charlotte didn't even come to visit. She's definitely up to something fishy.
I'm all right. You and Jonathan weren't hurt, were you?
We're all fine, but Martin was smashed in the head. The rescue failed and he died.
Martin died. If Margaret is willing, I'll support her to become the ruler of G Group. If she's not willing, these assets are more than enough to ensure she's well provided in the future.
Charlotte, what are you doing here?
Could it be that?
Serena? Serena? What's up?
I'm fine, Margaret. Why do you keep calling me Serena?
Can I still call you Mom?
Serena, Margaret, why don't you take a look at this first? Come in.
Jonathan.
What is this?
Sorry, I took the liberty of conducting a paternity test for you two. This time, it's monitored. Absolutely, there is no problem.
Okay. Margaret.
Mom.
Margaret.
Mom.
I knew it can't be wrong. You must be my daughter.
That being the case, on the day of the banquet, the paternity test is fake. Why did Martin do it?
Martin had been with me for years. I can trust him. This time, I'm afraid it's not simple.
Tell you the truth, I have sent some men to investigate it before Martin died. He let his families move abroad for no reason. He might be threatened in some way. Now he's dead. The investigation will take some time.
Martin is innocent. I intend to provide his family with a consolation payment.
Serena, you don't have to worry about this. The most important thing now is your health.
Okay. Thank you, Jonathan.
You're being too serious. You are Margaret's mother, also my elder. This is what I should do.
Yeah, Mom, don't worry about these things. Just leave it to Jonathan. He'll take care of it.
Hey.
What about having some soup now?
It tastes delicious. I can finally get out and walk. This period has really gotten to me. Thank you for taking care of me every day.
As long as you are healthy, we can do anything. After this recovery, you can't work too hard. The doctor told us your illness is all due to exhaustion.
Don't worry, I will take care of myself. I aspire to reach the age of 100, seeing you and Jonathan living together for a long time. And my good grandchildren growing up safely.
Don't worry. Margaret and I definitely will. Serena, there's something I'd like to remind you of. Keep an eye on Charlotte.
What do you mean? Charlotte is involved in what's been happening lately.
Charlotte is the last one who contacted Martin. Based on evidence from current investigation, she is a strong suspect.
I see. Jonathan, could I ask you a favor?
Yes, please.
In this matter, until this issue is settled, I'd prefer if you didn't reach out to her.
Okay, I promise you.
You can bask in the sun here. Jonathan and I will buy some food for you.
Be careful.
Good. Very good. Where is Charlotte recently? I haven't seen her around for a while. Could it really have something to do with her? Go find Charlotte. Let her come see me.
No need. I'm here.
Go find Charlotte. Let her come here.
No need. I'm here.
Charlotte, you're here. Where have you been these days? Why don't you come to me?
That's enough. Like a mother, like a daughter. You guys are so good at pretending.
Charlotte, do you know what you are talking about now?
Am I wrong? Since Margaret comes back, do you still remember your niece? She not only took Jonathan away, now even you want to leave everything. You have to her. Is it fair?
Charlotte, calm down. Listen to me. Margaret and Jonathan. They are in love with each other. She's not competing with you for a man. As for property, she is my daughter. Inheriting all of G Group is rightful.
What about me? I am also the daughter of the Gu family. What about me?
Let go of me. I also have left things to you. You know it. These things are enough for you to live a rich life.
So what? Everything of Gu family should have been mine. My dad abandoned her back then. How could she come back?
You? What are you talking about?
Margaret is annoying. Damn it.
Shut up.
You hit me. You've always doted on me. Since I was little. Now, you're hitting me because of Margaret.
Hitting you would be considered lenient. I was a fool to have ever trusted you. From now on, I want everything back from you. Your family doesn't have a daughter like you.
No way. You made me do this. You forced me. You forced me.
Why isn't Mom here?
Don't worry, I'll make a call. Oh no. Something's wrong.
This is Mom's phone.
Margaret, if you want to save your mother, come to the X warehouse. Remember, you should come alone.
What's up?
Charlotte took Mom away. They're at X warehouse.
It's okay, I'll go with you.
No. Charlotte said I should go there alone.
No way. I should guarantee the safety of you and our babies.
No, I have to go by myself. This is my mom. I have to do it myself. I can't hide forever under your wings.
Margaret, I can't watch. You being in danger aside, I can't do it.
Jonathan, listen to me.
You promise me. Protect yourself.
Sure I would. I won't let myself and babies get hurt. I'm leaving now.
Okay.
Mom.
You really have the guts to come.
Margaret, don't come here. It's dangerous. Leave now.
Shut up. I'm not here to witness your mother-daughter drama.
No. Don't hurt my mom. Name your price.
Margaret, you are very proud now, aren't you? You are a wild girl from the country. You dare to talk to me like that.
Yes, I'm just a wild countryside girl. However, I never did anything wicked. You've been living a luxury life. Why take such a drastic step?
It's all your fault. What right do you have to accuse me? You ruined everything for me.
Charlotte, I've never competed with you for anything. Besides, what you have is already beyond what most people can achieve in a lifetime.
No, you are wrong. I am the heiress of G Group. The person who married Jonathan should be me. You ruined it all. Margaret, why don't you just die?
Charlotte, calm down. There's still time to change course. You can still be that proud and confident, Charlotte.
Change course. I have no chance. Aunt will deprive me of all my property for you after all these years of being with her. It seems I can't measure up to you, the daughter who's just come back.
No. As long as you stop now, I'll give you everything of the Gu family.
What?
Compared to my mother's life. Money is nothing. Since you want money, I'll give it to you. As long as you let my mom go. I'm getting a lawyer in to notarize the assets immediately.
Really?
Certainly. Put the knife down.
No, I don't believe you. You are lying to me. You want to save your mother. Trade your life for hers. What? Are you afraid your drama can't go on? I knew it. The kindness and filial piety you've shown are all just an act.
I'm willing to.
What?
I am really willing to let go of my mom.
Damn old woman, behave yourself.
Let go. My mom just had surgery. If she gets hurt, we're all going down.
You're the spitting image of Jonathan. In more ways than one, you've picked up his manner of speaking. Stop talking nonsense. Come over here.
Charlotte, everything you do now is not hurting me, but someone who truly loves you. Don't forget, it was my mother who raised you after your father passed away. For you, she even gave up the thought of having another child. She gave you the best things since you're a child. She treated you as an heiress. If it weren't for your repeated mistakes, she wouldn't have given up on you.
Shut up, you shut up. I'm no longer in her heart. You're stalling. I'll count to 3. If you don't come over, I'll kill her.
No, I'll come.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Jonathan.
It's better to trade my life. How about that?
No, Jonathan, don't go over.
Jonathan, do you know what you're saying? You are invincible tycoon in D country. Now for such a damn bitch, you want to risk your own life?
I am protecting the most important person for me.
You're actually willing to go this far for her. Why is that? Over the years, I've been trying to be great, wanting to catch up with you. What about her? She didn't do anything, but she took you away. Jonathan, if you just want a baby, I also can do it for you.
Love can't be forced. How about letting Serena go? I'll be your hostage.
You come over first. I will let her go.
The sniper is in position. Later, you take your mom. And stay clear. And make sure to protect our baby.
Take care.
If you don't come over, I'll regret it.
Mom. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Get Jonathan back.
Margaret, you won.
Charlotte.
Mom.
Hurry up.
Mom.
Margaret.
Jonathan. Do you think I did it wrong? I shouldn't have played smart and gambled. It's my fault and Mom got hurt.
No, you were right. You were very brave. You rescued yourself and our babies, and Serena as well. You made all the difference in how things turned out.
Jonathan, I'm so scared.
Take it easy. Take it easy. What's up?
Jonathan, my belly hurts.
Doctor?
Margaret, make it harder. The baby's head has come out. Make it harder.
How is Margaret doing now?
It's been 2 hours.
God, please keep my Margaret and the babies safe.
Margaret is blessed. She's going to be okay.
Congratulations. Mother and babies are doing well.
Margaret, thank you.
What about our babies?
Young lady, little masters look like Jonathan.
Good. Good to be like Daddy.
I just can't seem to get my fill of these two little darlings.
Look at them. They are the spitting image of Jonathan when he was little.
I think they take after Margaret more.
Like Jonathan.
Like Margaret.
Both of them.
Why don't you go see the babies?
They've been seen by a lot of people. I'd rather accompany you. Margaret, my family has had a single heir for each generation, making it difficult to have offspring. Thank you for giving birth 2 cute babies to me. You've had a tough time lately.
Being with you and the babies, I don't feel tired at all. I think now I am the happiest person in the world.
Margaret, look, who's here? Margaret, look who's here.
Mom.
After Serena is discharged from the hospital, she clamored to see you. I can't stop her.
Mom, you've been through a lot. Taking care of Serena at the hospital for so long.
We're all one family here. To me, Serena has become my sister.
Margaret, how do you feel now? Having just delivered, you're in a delicate time. Make sure to look after yourself properly.
Mom, don't worry. They are taking good care of me. I'm eating 8 meals a day. Look, my face is getting round. At this rate, I'm going to end up looking like a piglet.
You are a piglet, and I'm Pigsy.
Mom, about Charlotte, I want to tell you something.
It's okay. Tell me. I'm mentally prepared.
According to the police investigation, Charlotte is responsible for 3 lives, including Skylar and Emily, who kidnapped me before, and Martin. She's appealing next week. The law will make the fairest judgment.
It's self-inflicted. It's all my fault for not teaching her well. I make you suffer so much grievance.
Mom, it's not your fault. It's her own bad mind. She can't blame others.
Charlotte grew up by my side. She hasn't suffered at all. She's had a little setback, a bit of hardship, and look at her now. Margaret, you've endured so much, yet you remain as innocent and kind as you are now.
All right, let's stop talking about sad things. The staff downstairs have already prepared the meal. Today, let's have a nice family gathering.
Let's go.
This is your favorite pine nut fish, bones removed. Here, have some more.
Jonathan is really taking good care of you. I don't have to worry at all.
Mom.
And yeah, I also prepared gifts today. These are all for my dear grandchildren.
A pair of golden safety locks. It's all blessed by the master. A set of gold silk embroidery clothes. A pair of jadeite spoons. A pair of ancient silver bracelets.
Wait a minute. Mother, this is overwhelming. With the presents from the grandparents as well, these little ones are set for not just this life, but the next one too.
It's okay.
Jonathan, upon hearing of the birth of our young masters, various countries have sent gifts. Governor of the U country's gift, a Pacific island, the Northern Star. Sovereign's gift, a set of tiger skins. The South African chieftain's gift, a pair of exceptional diamonds. Then...
Okay. Thank you, Jacob. Let's table this discussion until after lunch.
Yes, young lady.
Let's eat first. After lunch, I'll take you somewhere.
Jonathan, it is beautiful.
Do you like it?
Yes.
Margaret, before I met you, I didn't think about becoming a husband, a father. Thank you. You make my life more complete. Margaret, would you marry me?
Yes, I would.
Margaret, let's go get the certificate now.
So soon. I'm a fresh 18-year-old.
It's enough. Can you even imagine how long I've been anticipating this? I can't wait any longer. Let's go.
Now we're officially husband and wife.
What should you call me in the future?
Darling.
I cannot hear it.
Darling.
Darling, darling.
How are things going?
Here it is.
That's great.
You don't have to worry now.
I've been looking forward to this day. Jonathan, you are great.
Just like me.
Babies, your mom and dad finally got the certificate.
This is called good things come in pairs.
Mom and Dad, don't make fun of us. It's all done now. I'd like to go back to school too. It's been so long since I graduated. I haven't gone back once.
Let's put it off. There are more important things waiting for you.
So what's up?
To be my bride, of course.
Yes, it's time to get ready for the wedding.
We've got everything ready. It's in the cloakroom. Just go and choose.
Let's go.
So soon.
Margaret, do you like Oriental style for weddings or Western?
The elegance and grandeur of an Oriental wedding suit you perfectly. The sophistication and regality of a Western wedding complement you too. It's too hard to choose, or we hold both of two types.
I think what Francesca said is reasonable.
Mothers, you must be exaggerating.
Take a look. Am I okay?
You always look good.
Silver-tongued?
You've been fixing yourself up all morning. You're already beautiful.
That won't do. The most beautiful person today should be Margaret.
Time flies. Children are married.
Eliana, thank you for teaching Margaret so well.
Look, Jonathan and Margaret are here.
God, Jonathan is so handsome. The dream husband of all girls in D country is getting married today.
Margaret is really pretty. No wonder Jonathan fell in love with her.
They are a perfect match.
Jonathan, in days to come, in health and in sickness, would you like to marry Margaret as your wife?
Yes, I would.
Margaret, in days to come, in good times and in bad, would you like to marry Jonathan?
Yes, I would.
Now the groom can kiss the bride.
Okay.